Hi folks, Bill McManus back with The Making of a Millionaire. I'm back with the results of Assignment 1, and I hope you went through and did Assignment 1 because I want all of you to benefit the same way I'm benefiting from this program. And if you remember, the first assignment from Greg was to define, first of all, what I want, what you want, why we want it, what our goals are, and to monetize those, what it's going to take to actually reach those goals. So first of all, what I want. First and foremost, I want to quit my job. I want to escape the rat race, the corporate world, and working for inconsiderate and uncaring management. And I want to escape from the fears of being laid off from a job that I hate, but sadly that I need. I want to escape from the financial stress of living week to week, paycheck to paycheck, and sometimes just not having enough to make the bills. I want time freedom. I want to be able to spend time with my family and have fun and work on my health and personal growth and also some excitement in my life. I want financial freedom. I want to feel successful. I want to feel pride and accomplishment in what I do. Right now, I work really hard at what I do and I'm well respected in my job. I do a good job, but I just do not feel that sense of accomplishment in what I do. It's just not the work that I want to be doing. And I want to feel important. I guess I want to feel important in this world, and I just don't feel that in my current job. Okay, so that's the what I want and why I want it. I want to break from the day-to-day stress. My job is very, very stressful. And again, I want to get some self-fulfillment out of my work. I want to be in control of my own destiny. I want to be in control, not upper management. And sometimes I'm just a name on a spreadsheet and people don't know who I am or the level of work that I do. I want to be in control. I want to get out of my job and get out of the work what I do. If I do a good job, I want to benefit. And if I do a bad job, hey, it's my own fault and I'm going to have to deal with it. I want to be proud of my accomplishments. Like I said, I do a good work right now, but I really don't have that sense of pride. And I want my wife to be proud of me. Now, her first husband had his own business, and she pretty much had anything she wanted. Well, I want to be more successful than he was and is, and I want to give her everything that she wants, both her and my family. I want to make my children proud of me. I want my father to be proud of me and my extended family to be proud of me. And I want to be proud of myself and my accomplishments. Again, that's one thing that I lack right now. I want to be able to give my kids a better start in their lives and their education. I don't want them to struggle. And I think this is a way of changing things for the next generations and the generations to come. I want to be able to help my extended family. I want to travel and see the world. That's the great thing about Forex trading. If I can learn to become a successful Forex trader, I can do that from anywhere in the world. All I need is my laptop with me. So I want to have fun. I want to travel the world. I want to focus on creativity. I don't have the time to do that now. There's a lot of things that I want to do. I want to explore music and writing and other things, but I just don't have the time right now. And I want to help other people through philanthropy, similar to what Greg is doing now. I want to be able to work with children and help people and make a difference in people's lives. And I told Greg, that's one thing I want to do. I want to leave this world a better place than when I entered it. And I want to leave behind some kind of legacy. So on to my goals. My initial goals, first of all, is learn to Forex trade and having a success mentality from Greg. This relieves the stress of my job and the financial stress, and it gives me a sense of self-fulfillment and control in my life and also pride. So that's my initial goals, a whole change in mindset and feeling of importance and like I'm getting somewhere and getting away from this struggle that I feel inside. Mid-range goals: quit my job, become debt-free, begin helping my extended family, begin to mentor my children and groom them for success, so again for that next generation, and to begin to help other charities, at least on a small level. Longer-term goals. I want to become a published author through this book, and I have some ideas for some other success books, and again I want to share with my fellow entrepreneur like I'm doing right now. And I want to meet and learn from additional successful people, not just Greg, but I'm hoping I'm going to be able to meet Sir Richard Branson and Anthony Robbins and people of those caliber and learn from them and be able to pass on what I learned to others. And I want to speak at some large venues and conferences. And I originally want to start out by speaking about this journey on the making of a millionaire. That's one of my goals. And to travel and trade while I make a living. Help my extended family eliminate their debt. I want to help charities on a large level. And again, explore other areas of creativity. Writing children's books. I have some ideas for some children's books. Explore music, art, film. and some toys. He said to include some toys. So yes, one of the toys I've always wanted is a Porsche Boxster. So I want a Porsche Boxster, a Can-Am Spider, and someday I want that beach house. So those are some of the big goals. As he called the wildest crazy goals, I want to work with people like Sir Richard Branson, Anthony Robbins, and the like. I want to become a sought-after motivational speaker and author. And I want to own that beach house with an infinity pool. And I want to make significant impacts on charities that are really close to me. One of them is St. Jude's Children's Hospital. That's one thing that I want to do. I want to reach a point where I can make significant donations. I mean, have them put on a new wing in the name of my mother, Pat McManus, who used to support that charity even when she had very little money. And then I want to start mentoring others. I'm going to reach a point where somebody's going to send a letter to me like I sent to Greg, and I want to mentor other people. And again, I want to leave behind a legacy, foundation, books, and things to help others throughout their lives. So those are the things I want to do as far as monetizing. Looking ahead for my initial goals, to achieve my initial goal of replacing my job and all the insurance and everything, I'm looking for like $10,000 a month to be able to walk away from my job and start making a difference in people's lives. To achieve my mid-range goals, I set that goal at like $25,000 a month. The long-range big goals, we're talking about $50,000 a month to reach those goals. And my exciting, wild out, crazy goals, let's talk about $100,000 a month. And Greg says to go even beyond that. Well, let's throw out a big number. Let's make $5 million a year. So those are my goals. Those are my what, my why, and how to get to them. Now, another thing that I did is I took that exercise of what I want, why I want it, and I told you about Greg said to, what is success to you? What is that perfect picture? So what I did was I kind of created my own little exercise, and I'd like you to do it too. And it's what I like to call a perfect day. What would be the perfect day to me if there was no limitations, no time limitations, no money limitations, anything, just a perfect day? What would it be? And I sat and I went through this exercise, and I sat off and I went through it and I kept playing it through my head. If there was no limitations, what would my perfect day? And I went through iteration and iteration until I finally got it down and I captured it down on paper. I'm not going to read it because it's kind of long here now, but I would like you to go out. If you look below this video, you'll see a little blurb and you'll see that there's a listing for my blog. Visit my blog. All my goals are out there along with a bunch of other information, and you'll see my perfect day. So that's like a second little exercise I want to tag onto this. I want you to sit down and capture in your mind and write it down. What is that perfect day to you? And that can be a goal of yours. So strive to live that perfect day. And I'll tell you, I will someday live that perfect day. It might be 10 years from now, but I will live that perfect day. So I'm going to come back. I got another session with Greg. We're going to be reviewing these exercises. I'm going to get his feedback on the results. And I will be sharing that with you, and I'm sure there's going to be other follow-up assignments. I'm getting geared up for my trip to Europe. I'm going to London to start training with Greg, and I'm getting excited about that, to meet him in person and continue on this journey. So again, come back. I'm Bill McManus with Making of a Millionaire, and here's to your success. Bye now.